Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Nikki from Teacher on Call and welcome to my 4-part lesson series on my body. So today we are going to begin with my face. Let's walk across to the board. Okay, so in this lesson you will receive the worksheet with the colored background, or you can use the one without the background. You'll receive the answer sheet and flashcards with the different body parts. These flashcards include all the body parts we cover in the My Body series. Okay, so to begin with, let's look at my face. Right, so what is this? This is a nose. 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 So go ahead on your worksheet, write out the word nose. What do I have? I have an eye. 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 You will see I is spelled E-Y-E. Eye. We don't pronounce it any way you see it when you're reading it. We just pronounce it I. Now, ear. 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 E-A-R. Ear. Again, go and write ear on your worksheets. Remember, you can pause at any point during the video to write the work down, and then you can press play again afterwards. Right, this is my mouth. 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 O-U makes the ow sound. T-H makes the B sound. B. B. I stick my tongue out and it touches the top of my front teeth. Ba, 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 ba. Ow, mouth. Now I have many teeth. Teeth. One tooth, many teeth. 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 And I have hair. One hair or a head of hair. We do not say hairs. This is called hair. Air, hair, hair. This A-I-R makes the air sound, hair. And this is my face. Ace, and the E is silent. But the E makes that long A sound. Ace, face. It is the same as nose. 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 So face and nose both have a silent E. We don't say the E in face and nose. But because there's E at the end of face, the A becomes A, ace. And the A becomes O, nose. Nose and face. Okay. All right, so let's have a look. How many do you have? 1 or 2? So on your worksheet, you need to go ahead and fill in the answer, you need to choose the answer for 1 or the answer for 2 and write it on the worksheet. So I have a nose. A means 1. I have a nose. Nose. So on your work, go and write nose. I have a nose. When you see sentences like this, please say the sentences out loud. So you can always pause the video and say the sentence out loud so that you can hear how you are saying the words. I have a nose. 1 or 2. I have 2 eyes. We add S to the end of the word because it's 2 or more. So on your worksheet, go ahead and write eyes. I have 2 eyes. One or 2. I have 2 ears. Here's the S again for 2. I have 2 ears. I have a mouth. I have a mouth. 1. I have a mouth. Go write mouth on your worksheet. 1, 2, or many. I have many teeth. Teeth. 1 tooth. Tooth. 1 tooth. Many teeth. Teeth. So teeth is different from ears and eyes. So when we spoke, we added an S onto ears and an S onto eyes. But now, tooth and teeth go and confuse us. So we say 1 tooth and many teeth. We do not say tooths, no, and we do not say teeths, no. 1 tooth, many teeth. There's no S for tooth or teeth. Right, so 1 or 2. Well, you say, I have hair. I have hair. 1 strand of hair or a head of hair. We do not say hairs. So there's no plural or many or 2 or more for hair. We just say hair. I have hair. And then how many faces do you have? I have a face. I have a face. So please go and write face on the board. Okay, so let's go practice what we've just learned. Going to go across over here. Let's have a look. I'm just going to take her out of the way. There we go. It's easier to see. Okay. So I have 2 eyes. I have eyes. I have hair. I have hair. Not a hair, I have hair. I have a mouth. I have a mouth. I have a nose. I have ears. Or I have 2 ears. And I have teeth. I have teeth. I have a face. Okay, so we have, I have over here, I have eyes, or I have 2 eyes. I have hair. I have teeth. I have ears, or I have 2 ears. If we use a, it's for one thing. Can't see it. What is a is for one thing. So I have a mouth. I have a nose. I have a face. Parents, if you're watching this with your children, go and find pictures you can use from storybooks or magazines and ask your child to point at the picture, and your child can say, I have 2 eyes or I have a nose for practice. Okay, now let's go back over here. What do you have? You need to choose the answer. What do you have? Do you have a nose or do you have noses? If there's one, remember you need to add a. So I have a nose. I have, what do you have? Now, if there's 2, you cannot write a. No, no a. So what do you have? I have, you can say either I have 2 eyes or I have eyes. And remember, because there's 2, you need S. I have eyes. Okay. What do you have? I have, I have, I have, What do you have? Remember on your worksheets, you can go ahead and fill in those answers. Moving along, I have a crossword for you. So you've had to write the words out a few times by now. So try to do this from memory. See what you remember. I've given you the number on each picture, and that number is in the crossword. So what do you have? And you will find the crossword on your worksheets. Go ahead and fill in those answers. What do you have? Remember, when you've finished answering all of the work, then you can go and have a look at the, at the answer sheets. Okay, now we're going to practice he has and she has. So be careful. We say, oh, I thought that changed. Okay. We say, I have, they have, we have. I have, they have, we have, and you have. That's when we use have. But for he, she and it, we say has. He has 2 ears. She has a mouth. I can ask you, what does he have? You will hear have. What does he have? Because I'm asking a question. So in questions, we use the word have. What does he have? But the answer is he has 2 eyes. You cannot say he have 2 eyes. Oh, sorry, 2 ears. You can't say he have 2 ears. That's incorrect. He has 2 ears. So before we go and work through that, let's move on to this one. I'm going to choose some people so we can practice. Okay, let me make them bigger so you can see them nice and big. Okay, remember we are using has for he and she. Choose a color you can see. Let's use blue. Okay, so what does he have? What does he have? He has 2 ears. What does he have? He has 2 ears. What does she have? She has hair. She has hair. What does she have? She has hair. What does he have? He has a nose. What does he have? He has a nose. What does she have? She has 2 eyes. She has 2 eyes. And what does she have? What is this? She has a face. What does she have? She has a face. So remember, you always answer has for he and she. Let's go back. So what does she have? She has, what is that answer? What does he have? He has, what could that be? And on your worksheets, you have got space to write the answer next to each question. What does she have? She, what is the rest of the sentence? What does he have? He, What does she have? She, What does he have? He, Hey. Remember, you can pause, write the answers, and press play when you're done. Okay, so now you're going to make sentences using I, he, or she. So just remember, we say I have, but he has, and she has. So you can choose any picture to write sentences about, then you can write 6 sentences. So remember, it's I have, he has, she has. All right. And that's the end of today's lesson. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in our next one. Take care. Bye-bye.